The best and worst things in boxing, April 2025. In April, we had the fantastic fight that was Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. Absolutely fantastic. If you're old enough like me to remember their dads when they were fighting, brilliant fights back in the day, and now the sons coming together to create an equally brilliant fight. Lots of people split on their sort of what they thought of the fight. I had it 115 to 113 to Chris Eubank Jr. The actual scorecards were saying by 4 rounds. I think that was a bit wide. I got it by 2 rounds, but I can see that there was a few swing rounds in there. I didn't think that Ben did enough to win, and I think a draw would have been an unsatisfactory outcome to such a great fight. Eubank missing the weight, and it is going to cost him a hefty amount of money. Loved that Chris Eubank Sr. did turn up, absolutely amazing. He just was there in the car waiting to come in and then entered with his son. I think that completed what we all wanted to see, which was father and son Ben and father and son Eubank. At the weigh-in, Conor Benn appeared to be wearing what I thought was a Jim will fix it badge. The Undisputed Game come out with another update. The Klitschko brothers firstly on there, Butterbean and Shannon Briggs, but it does look like the online of this game is virtually dead. Daniel Dubois versus Usyk 2, and it has already opened up the low blow controversy. This will run and run. Ben Shalom thinking he was going to get interviewed after the Ben and Eubank fight, and then just totally being sidestepped by the interviewer. Last month it was sort of the AI pictures. This month it was actual boxers that were being put into toy boxes. And there's been some great ones, so I'd put quite a few on the screen so you can see. AI with people as action figures, absolutely fascinating and just awesome what can be done with AI. It's kind of scary what can be done, but as you can see, there's some great examples here of the famous boxers in their sort of boxes as if they are action figures, and so I really enjoyed seeing some of those this month. I don't know who is advising Joe Joyce, but in his latest contest he came out again with another ridiculous headwear. Not as ridiculous as this one, but it was still bad enough. Century Bob in AI, what they think he will look like if he was actually a real person. I think this was really interesting to see. And then the worst looking punch man available, I would say. It really is quite shocking, from the sort of the slim waist to the massive head. It just doesn't look great. I think this is never going to challenge Century Bob. A few of these AI Hulk, where you got the Hulk hitting bags and doing different things boxing wise. Again, really fascinating to watch the power of AI. And a very cool Rocky statue that I saw online, really lovely, and I think any boxing fan would love to own a statue like that. And then lastly, Box Up Nation continue to, ahead of the game, give us boxing fans little sort of hints and first looks of possible things that are coming. And the latest thing that they've sort of been hinting at and showing pictures of is a trial pair of the Hyper KO 3.0, and they look like they're based on the Triple G Jordan boots that was never released. That is the best and worst in boxing April 2025. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box, and I shall speak to you soon.